Hello guys, this is Modest Major here, bringing you some commentary over some 23 and 0 Infinity Doubles. It's on the map Rail. Rail's a pretty cool map, I suppose. I kind of wish that there was a railgun on it. Whenever I get railgun in Ordnance, I always get super excited. It just seems like a map that was tailor-made for railgun. I don't necessarily enjoy the power weapon placements on this map that much. I mean, I've never really been a good sniper. This is a map that forces you to go into close quarters with a sniper, and my no-scope sniping is just awful. There's no other way of putting it. Anyway, I'm playing with Solomon. Mine and Solomon's playstyles complement each other quite nicely. That's just a tip that I'd give for anyone playing, you know. Try and play with someone who makes similar mistakes to you and has similar strengths to you, because, for example, with me and Solomon, we both play aggressively and we sometimes make stupidly aggressive decisions, but because we're both making them at the same time, they are less detrimental to our overall game, because we're usually at similar positions in the map, so we have extra backup. You know, it's not like me and Solomon ever try and stick together. We don't need to stick together because we're both looking for the enemy at the exact same time. So we'll always both be right next to them. So it kind of makes sense for our playstyles. I had a topic I wanted to talk about today, though. It's not regarding Halo for once. Usually I try and make all of my topics revolve around Halo in some way or another, whereas this is more YouTube-centric. There's not much to talk about in the way of Halo right now. Not much going on, we're all just waiting for Pitfall. I'm making this commentary just before the new bulletin is about to come out, so I might put my foot in my mouth by saying that, because there could be some massively interesting piece of news that came out of the bulletin, but we'll have to wait and see. But I had a topic I wanted to talk about. It's regarding YouTube and personalities on YouTube and how people go about making their videos. YouTube has become the new TV for me. That is without a doubt the truth. TV, to be honest, is a little bit on the stale side for me. You know, TV, you can't find exactly what you want. YouTube, it almost feels like you can find the tailor-made experience for exactly what you were looking for. You know, TV right now, it's the sort of thing where you get on and I'm just like, oh, I gotta find a program, flick through the channels. Oh, I found a program, but it's towards the end of the freaking episode, or it's something that I don't care about. You know, you gotta worry about the fact that daytime TV can usually be a bit more tedious than nighttime dramas and stuff like that. You know, obviously TV, I do watch a fair share of dramas, like Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, Dexter, etc., etc. All amazing shows, but they're the sort of things I can find on the internet anyway, so it's not something that's particularly helpful to me. But YouTube in general, I think it gives people the chance to be able to express themselves and, you know, find people who have similar interests to you that you might never have found through TV or through other hobbies. You know, you can make whatever you want, and people are going to love that. And the thing is, I find that to be quite a prideful piece of work, in my honest opinion. You know, expressing yourself through YouTube is the purest form of expression. You can make any video you want. So you are saying, this is my mark I want to make on the internet, this is who I am, and I hope you guys enjoy what I'm about. And the thing that I think kind of annoys me about YouTube, especially in recent years, is that the people have constantly hollowed out their form of expressing themselves. They're no longer doing it. You know why? Because money is involved. And if money is involved, people now will try and find a tick box of what makes a successful YouTuber rather than expressing what they are all about and, you know, trying to, you know, project their personality and hope that they can find people who like and respect their critiques of games or respect their insight. You know, even when you look at someone like Dragoon, you might say, oh, he only talks about the gameplay, he's not particularly expressing himself. But in his analysis of gameplay and in his, you know, in his perspective of how he views gameplay, how he thinks people should play, and what he thinks are the correct mindset, you get a really, really strong insight to what he's like as a person. And as a result, you know, the people who really connect to that want to watch it. They want to continue watching it because they like that person. They like that person's judgments. They like that person's analysis, etc., etc. Whereas I think what some people do is you've either got one of two things, and both of which kind of annoy me. You get news videos with as little as opinion as possible. They're pretty much presenting the facts in a presentable way with high production values, but no analysis whatsoever, no judgments, no, oh, I think this is going to be a good thing, I'm going to think this is going to be a bad thing. You know, there are people who do news well. I'm not trying to, you know, dumb down the whole genre as a whole, but there's people who present the news as if they were reading off of a fact sheet, and they're terrified to go out of the box and say their actual opinions because they know certain people would disagree with them. They don't even make an effort to try and argue their points in, like, as strong a way as possible. If you strongly believe for something, in something, which they all will, but they'll pretend that they don't, because they know that that's the easiest way of casualizing their content so that the average person can watch it without getting frustrated with their opinions. Then you get stuff like bad Let's Play content, where Let's Play devolves into screaming at the top of your lungs, reacting to something in a very over-the-top, enthusiastic way. You know, it's all about enthusiasm, not about, oh, this game is good, this game is bad, I like this part of the game, I don't like this part of the game. Nope, it's just reactionary gameplay meant to get the audience excited. And these two things annoy me very much, because I love YouTube. I think it's a chance to express yourself. I think it's a chance to make your mark on that website and show who you are, and yet players diminish it. Anyway, I've been Modest Major. Hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Peace out.